former Dolphin tackle, Laremy Tunsil. Speaking of money, right, we were talking about this. I don't know if you know this, but Tunsil had shoulder surgery. Did you guys know that? So he had shoulder surgery, and he fired his agent. He had CAA representing them. Now, think about this. They have just traded for Tunsil. They gave him all that money. I mean, they gave him all those. They gave us, or our Dolphins, all those picks for Tunsil. And he is going into his last year of his contract, which is worth $10.3 million. What did I just tell you about the Cowboys and Dak Prescott? They waited till the contract expires, right? You want to sign Tunsil this offseason. Because I guarantee you, if you make him play next year on that contract, he will play and have the finest season he has ever had in his life. So when he does hit free agency next year, he will crush it and have a monstrous contract, way more guarantees than Lane Johnson had. So very interesting scenario developing in Houston. See how all of this works out and see if the head coach / general manager, Bill O'Brien, who was stupid enough to give up all those picks for him as it is, now do they screw up also these negotiations? Because I'm sure Lane Johnson had $55.8 million of guarantees in his $72 million contract. And he averages 18 per year. Tunsil wants 19 to 20 right now. And I'm sure he's going to want more guarantees than Lane Johnson. Okay? Lane is a better player. Now, Lane has had injuries and he's had suspensions. So that's a different ballgame there. But this will be a very interesting scenario to look at and see how it develops in Houston. Not that it affects the Dolphins in any way, shape, or form. Not that Laremy Tunsil is going to come back to Miami or anything like that. But I just want to see how this whole thing develops because the guy already overpaid in draft picks for him. I want to see, does he end up being smart enough at least to sign him now, or does he let this drag on into next year and then he's really going to have to pay the piper? And if you don't and you allow him to leave where you only rented him for 2 years, holy moly. That's going to be pretty bad. But Tunsil knows that. And whoever his agent's going to be knows that too. So Houston is in they have like no leverage at all. Like zero leverage. They have negative in leverage. That's how bad it is for them. Laremy Tunsil. How much is he going to get paid? And when is he going to get paid is the question to all of that.